Okay, couple things. Wanted to do a couple just house cleaning items. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm not a speaker. I'm not anyone special, but me and my partner Jeremy have been able to do something pretty cool over the last 4 years, so I thought I'd share with you guys. I really love doing this. I have nothing to sell. Hey, Tyler, how are you? Good. So that's the first thing. We got 10 minutes. This is going to be a dumbed-down version of the talk that Jeremy and I gave at the Capitalism Conference last year in Austin, Texas. It went over really well. Lots of people came up to talk to us after, so if you're interested, let me know. We'll hang out at the back and can talk more about it. Also, it's been one of those crazy days for me. I've had like 7 hours of meetings. I've barely eaten, and I feel so grateful to be here all for you guys. It's pretty amazing that you all decided to show up here and have a bunch of random guys come up and talk to you. So I just want to give a quick shout out and round of applause to all of you guys for making it here. So thank you. Okay, so final thing, if I'm really competitive and I really want to win, and if anybody, so shout out, I do have my lovely girlfriend here, Mariko, that I love so much, but I think she'll be okay with this. If any of the girls in here want to just throw the balls at me just for my good looks alone, I'm okay with that. And if that can help me win it, I'm happy. Okay. So, can we? Are you okay with that, babe? All right. So it looks like the formatting's off a little bit, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. So what I want to give you here is actually the real legit hiring funnel that we've used to hire 25 plus people and scale to 8 figures in revenue per year. We've done this over 4 years, and we used to be remote. Now we have a full in-person team with salaried employees, which is really scary, but also really fun. So anybody in the room here that either wants to have a team or has thought about a team, doesn't have to be in person, it can be a remote as well, this talk is for you. So this is our team. We did a retreat in the summer up to Pemberton. It was a ton of fun. We've got 17 people here. We've got another 7-ish that are remote, working for us around the world, dogs included. That's my dog, Louie. And some stats on us. So we started in 2013, got 26 team members. We have an 85% retention rate over the last 2.5 years since we've ran the office. We've done $50 million in sales, that's US dollars, over the last 4 years. We've sold 700,000 bottles. We're an e-commerce brand that sells health and wellness supplements, nothing too fat loss, nothing too muscle gainy, but stuff that's going to keep you healthy and alive. We've also got 15,000 5-star reviews over the last couple of years. So, okay, we're going to dive straight into it. So who here has seen job posts when either you're looking for a job or maybe you're looking at your competition and you think, holy shit, can I swear here? Of course. Okay, so you're like, holy shit. This is the most bland, boring thing. You're trying to sell me on your company, and you can't even give me an exciting sentence about what you're doing and why I should join your team. So how many people here have read job posts like that before? Dry, blank, yeah, most of them are. So the first thing that you want to do once you actually decide to get a team and hire someone is to actually flip it. And you want to take everything that is not dry, boring, and just blah, and flip it upside down and create a really incredible job post that people actually want to read. So one of the things that you can do is start with what the person is getting. What are they actually going to get when they join your team? Is it fun, excitement? Is it great culture? Is it great pay? Is it the chance to learn? Will you mentor them? You want to start with that and blend them into the job. And then finally down at the bottom, what you want to do is weed out the ones who didn't read. So if anyone here has hired someone before, you've probably dealt with people that waste your time because they're blasting applications all over the place. Has anyone actually gone through this? A couple, yeah, well, that's more than I thought. So one trick that we use to weed out these people is way down at the bottom of our job post, whether it's in video form, if we're doing a video, or it's like on Indeed or LinkedIn, way down at the bottom, we just say, hey, since you've made it down here to the bottom, why don't you send us an email and let us know 3 great things about you. This will be really interesting because once you find out who actually A, made it to the bottom, and B, actually got down into their Gmail open up a new message, sent out a message to you and your company, and actually sold themselves on the job that they're applying for, it's actually pretty amazing. And you can start with these people rather than all the other ones that just fire out applications. So once you've got those people, oh, damn, that almost hit me. That was, yeah. Now you want to look for the culture fit. So something that a lot of people make the mistake of is they start interviewing for technical expertise of the job before they basically meet the person. We do the first interview and only look for culture fit. That's the only thing we care about. It's about 15, 20 minutes. Then if they make it through that, then we do the deep dive into the 1 hour in-depth interview where we actually want to know what's your experience, what have you done, where do you come from. Then, this is something that is super cool. It's my favorite part of the job interview process. We actually get them to meet the team. So if you're remote, you'll want to do a Zoom call with your team together and bring this person on and have your team actually interview this person because you want to know the culture fit. This person's going to have to work with your team from now on. You want to know that they can gel together. Then, after this, we're already on the fourth call. It's the CEO sign-off. So we have an HR manager that we hired around employee 10 or 12. She actually does all the interviews up to this point. If it was just yourself, you would actually do them and probably skip over this. But because we don't have involvement, we actually do the founder's call and sign off on the person. And then we make it to make the offer. The great thing about this is we include a 60-day probationary period so that you can actually get a feel for the person and everything is up front. So they know they've got 60 days to impress you, and once they get past that point, okay, now they're officially on the team. This is great if you screw it up and you got to get rid of the person, and even better to feel it out for them to see how they do on the team. So that was a lot compressed into 9.5 minutes. But it's ended up with this. This is our team, again, on the retreat. More fun dogs included, with some remote people missing as well. It's worked really well for us. I hope it works for you guys too. And thank you.